Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to
not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancy and in time may go by. Oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. Passing fancy and in time may go by. Oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. In time the Rockies they crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here. Our love is here.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Pierre Hotel for the Meningitis Association's Gala. Give the kids a shot. And I'm here with Gary Springer, chairman. He has many stories that he could tell us right now, right here at this gala. Tell my audience, how many galas have we gone through so far now?
This is our seventh, and we've just been growing every year. I mean, it's a wonderful organization, and this is our annual linchpin to propel us for the following year. And it's always been successful. It's always been fun, and it's always been poignant.
Now, tell my audience, for those that are unaware, what is this event really all about?
Well, meningococcal meningitis is a heinous disease. It attacks the bloodstream and chokes the organs, while at the same time the bacteria is choking the organs. It's dying, and it's causing the blood vessels to clot inside out. And many people who get this are dead within 24 hours, 48 hours. My son got it when he was 14 years old at camp and happens to be one of the lucky ones. He survived, but he also had amputations of all 4 limbs.
I know, I interviewed your son a couple of years ago, and he's such a brave soul.
You know, it's also attitude. You have to just, believe that life is good and that you're going to go on. But there are also so many who don't. There was a young girl, 17 years old, last week down in Virginia. Beautiful, blonde, vivacious. She was dead within 24 hours.
Oh my God.
The disease can hit, but what we try and do at NMA is we try and educate doctors, parents, schools, schools, camps, that there is a vaccine that can potentially prevent this. I'm not going to say it's going to definitely prevent it, but it can very well potentially prevent this. And now there's a new vaccine.
Tell my audience about that.
Well, if you recall, last year at Princeton University, there were almost, I think, 10 people came down with meningitis, meningococcal meningitis, but it was the B strain, which didn't have a vaccine legalized in the U.S. And they really put it through, and now there is a legalized B vaccine. So we cover, there are 5 strains of meningitis, and we cover 4 of them now, I believe.
Okay. So it's so important to get that vaccination.
It's very important, and it's very important to get it when you're young, because this is a herd disease. This is a disease that happens when you're with different people at camps, at boarding schools. That's where, because people come from different
germs.
Yeah, and people come from different areas, and they all have different bacterias. I mean, you and I are friendly. We have the same bacteria, but she and I don't. And, you can get it by drinking a glass of water, by sharing a water bottle, which is how we think my son got it.
Students do that all the time.
All the time. They share cigarettes or, drinks.
What about makeup? Can they get it from makeup? Like, I know girls like to share mascara, eyeshadow.
Well, I don't know about that. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I mean, if they're sharing lipstick, for instance,
oh my God.
And they're putting it on their lips, and then they're sharing it with somebody else who just had because a large percentage of the population has this bacteria in their sinus cavities, which is kind of your repository for bacteria. And when it becomes active, that particular person's body starts fighting it off. But there are a lot of other people who don't have this bacteria, and if they get that before their body starts fighting it off, then which is what happened to my son, they're going to come down with this disease. And again, it's awful.
God, it sounds... Well, that's why I'm here, to bring awareness, to let people know out there that there's other options that they need to know about, vaccinations and all other literature that they need to know.
And let me also say that, there's a big hoopla over vaccination right now. This vaccination is synthetic. It isn't like you're getting a little bit of the dead tissue or the live tissue of a particular disease, which people get very crazy about. There's minimal any kind of side effects, and the prevention...
It's worth the side effect, whatever it is, it's worth it.
I don't even know what they are. I'm not even sure if there are any, because if it is synthetic, but the preventive possibilities are so important, because how would you like to look at your 14-year-old son with no arms and legs, his body just completely red from having his body...
Let's break your heart every day. Does it break your heart every day?
My son is alive. There are so many others whose sons and daughters aren't.
Now, tell my audience, I know there's going to be quite a number of notable individuals here this evening. Who do you know is going to be here to show their support? Any celebrities, any politicians, anybody that we should know about?
I know that Richard Thomas is going to be here. Richard has been our MC in past years. Ambassador John L. Loeb Jr. is one of our honorary chair people. He met Nick and was just blown away by his life force, and has been part of this event since. Joe Cirola, who's one of the great, voiceover actors, has been coming every year and supporting. So there's a lot of good people who support it and come year after year. I spoke with Liv Ullmann today, the great Norwegian actress.
Oh my God, yes.
And she is one of our
I know who she is.
Well, and she's also one of our honorary chair people. And she couldn't come. She was in Florida, but she called me this morning to wish us well and that she's thinking of us tonight.
Tell my audience, where can we go to find out information? What is the website?
The best site is nmaus.org. nmaus.org. That's the National Meningitis Association website. And they can give you information on the vaccines, on all the various vaccines, on the laws in each state, because there are different laws about when you must get vaccinated, if you have to sign a waiver.
Let's toast to ending this horrible disease.
Ending this horrible disease. Thank you, Connie.
And we'll be back. Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews right here at the National Meningitis Association Gala. Give the kids a shot. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and I'm here with Sara Herbert Galloway. And she's here at the National Meningitis Gala right here at the Pierre Hotel. Give the kids a shot. But she just went on a very, very interesting location. She visited China. Tell my audience about that experience and why did you go to China?
Well, we went to Beijing, which was absolutely more incredible than I could have ever imagined. And we went because my fiance had business there with a former NBA player from the United States named Stephon Marbury, who's now playing for the CBA, which is the Chinese Basketball Association. And he was given his image is on a postage stamp in China. They're making a museum after him, or in his honor, which is huge.
That is huge.
Yeah, and he's won 3 championships for China, and they treat him like a god over there. And he's just an incredible person. So we went to visit him, and we also went to experience China, and I had the best Peking duck that I've ever had in my life. I may never appreciate Peking duck in America the same way as I do there.
Well, it's very Americanized here.
Yes, but it was a great trip. I did everything. And the last time I saw you was at our event for Mitzi Purdue, and I was leaving the next day for China. I just got back this morning, and I see Cognac again. She said goodbye to me, and now she's saying hello to me.
We're here at a very wonderful cause. This National Meningitis Gala. It's all about bringing awareness. It's all about stopping this deadly disease. And you are a big supporter. You have had so many experiences with so many friends and how you cry, but you're making a difference. Tell my audience how you are making a difference for this organization.
Thank you, Cognac. This will be my 7th year co-chairing the National Meningitis event with Gary Springer. And Gary's a dear friend, and I learned about this organization from Gary and Errol Rappaport. And once I met Gary's wife, Nancy, who sadly has passed away now, and I met Nick, I just wanted to be involved. And I took this under my wing and in my heart, because the people that I've met through this organization, they have so much courage and so much strength. And speaking about Beijing, Nick Springer brought home a gold medal for Team USA from Beijing when they had the Olympics there. And I was thinking about him in the event and everything, and it was such a special time for me knowing I was coming back to see Nick.
Now, who is presenting the award? He knows nothing about this. I just interviewed Gary. Knows nothing about this award they're giving him tonight.
He has no clue.
No clue. I was very good. I didn't lead on to anything. Who will be presenting this award to him?
Do you know, because I just got back from China, I don't know. I don't know who actually, because I got behind on my emails and things. I'm assuming it's Nick, but I'm not sure. I don't know who's presenting to him.
Well, we will all have to wait in anticipation to find out who will be presenting the award. Now, tell my audience where we could go to find out more information. How can we stop this deadly disease? What is the website? Where can we go to support? Where can we go to contribute? And where can we go to participate?
Thank you. It's www.nmaus.org, the National Meningitis Association website.
Let's toast to stop this horrible disease.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Pink champagne kisses.
been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.